What's up, YouTube? Welcome to 1 week out, entire week's worth of training. This is my one and only bench day this week, and I have a squat day, and that's it. No deadlifts until the competition. So this actually is not me. This is Nick Patrica, benching 190 for just a triple. So we were just doing some paused work with triples, working up to a heavy single, which would be my opener, which you'll see in a little bit. And after that, we did some speed work. So here's my warm-up for my triple. I warmed up to 200 pounds for a paused competition-style triple bench. And this is 185 pounds on the bar. And I got to be more cognizant of actually keeping my ass down on the bench before I unrack the bar. I know at the competition they unrack the bar for you. However, for the past few weeks I've kind of been lifting the bar off the rack before I'm fully positioned, and I just need to remember for the competition I need to be all the way in position before actually lifting the bar off, because if I'm not, then I'll get disqualified. So this is my opener. This is 215 pounds for an easy single. Felt crazy easy, so I'm expecting to put up at least 230 or 235 or even like 240 for the competition. What you just saw at that last clip was the speed work that I was talking about, just really fast touch and go, triple, trying to be as explosive off the chest as possible. And here's Nick and I doing some bent over dumbbell rows. I have 70 pounds and Nick has 75 pounds. Going for 8 to 10 reps, so I managed to get 10 reps, and here's just Nick finishing out his final few reps on the dumbbell row. After we did the dumbbell row, we did some lat pull down. So this is 120 pounds for the rep range was 12 to 15, so I ended up doing 15. And went pretty well. If you guys have been following me for any amount of time, you would know back movements are some of my worst exercises, so that's why my form and everything kind of looks like shit. But that was pretty much the entire bench upper hypertrophy day, if you want to call it that. Just went in, did some work, and literally probably took us like half an hour, 45 minutes to do all the exercises. And here's just Nick doing his lat pull downs. I played around with the camera a little bit, put it on the weights, so when he pulled it down, it went up with the weight. And just was trying different angles out for you guys. Moving into my squat day, Nick sadly couldn't join me, so this is a solo session. This is a warm-up set of 315 before I actually go into my working sets, kind of gauge where my strength has been. And this was after the 2-day Mystery Land Festival I was at, so I didn't know where my squat strength was going to be, just because I was, on my feet for 13 hours both days, just jumping up and down basically. So always want to get a good feeler for how 315 feels without a belt, and it felt pretty light, so I went ahead and proceeded to do what Greg laid out in the template. So this is 325 right here on the bar, and this went up really easy. Honestly, probably didn't need a belt, but Greg wants me to be training with the belt from this point on, at least. I mean, from the 4 weeks we started this program on. So right here is my opener. This is 365 pounds, and this is what Greg wants me to open with. It was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, but I managed to push it out just fine. And you can see I really take my time. Really inhale deep into my diaphragm, pushed my abdominals against the belt, just so I can get more leverage when I'm in the hole and can push off the belt more. And then finished up doing some sets of speed work right here. This is just, did 2 doubles at 250 pounds, that's just one set. Not going to show you both, and finish the day off with doing some barbell hip thrusts, 245 pounds on the bar for 2 sets of 10. So if you like the video, guys, go ahead and give me a like rating, comment, subscribe, and the next video that I post will most likely be the competition. So stay tuned for that. And until then, guys, peace.